So this time my leg's in a different position, or sometimes what happens is he'll posture when I get a shin over his head. So Carl makes his grips. Again, why is my reverse de la riva in here? Because he's going to be trying to bring his knee across, so I want to kind of shut him down, just like we did in week 1. So I'm already, as this shin comes across, I'm making that grip. If I can keep his knee off the mat and create a little bit of space, then I've gained from here. But he knows I'm pushing away to try and come underneath, and he gets this. So now I have to be able to deal with this. So anytime there's a bend in this arm, I'm going to attack it. So I pull it in, but I'm thinking about the arm so I can get my leg over his head. So I pull it close to my body, and I elevate this out. So now I can push, leg comes over, and then I bring it into his far hip. Already he's hand to hand. This is what's going to happen a lot. Okay. So I go belly down. So from here I post my head on the mat. Both my knees are on the mat. I have the crook of my arm in the crook of his arm. So I bring this over the top of his head, and I'm looking for my rolling arm bar. But anytime he tries to posture up, which is going to stop me rolling over his shoulder, so I need to go down a different route. So when he postures up, all I'm going to do is thread this bottom left leg just over his shoulder. And as he postures, I'm just rolling. So as I roll, looking for that head, I'm pulling him straight into the triangle. Okay? So head control, grab my shin, foot on the hip, shoulder walk back, getting my calf, okay, perpendicular with his neck, lock the triangle, right hand controls, left hand comes under the armpit, leg press, leg curl, okay? So again, come to base. I'm immediately thinking cut, cross, pass, reverse de la riva, hook comes in. Already Carl's playing this game, he's won the underhook, stops me going underneath. The second he's pushing this down, maybe my hand was already here to stop the cut cross, I'm taking it out, attacking this arm. So I bring this towards my body, use my elbow to flare it, pushing the head, the leg comes over, and I'm looking for that inverted arm lock, but he's already going hand to hand. So I come to my knees, swim this over. But if as I'm going for this and I find this leg and I feel him trying to sit up, when he sits up, there's space. So I just thread my left leg that was at his hip over his shoulder. Now instead of rolling over my right shoulder, I'm rolling over my left shoulder. But the detail is this left hand that had the leg is looking to find the neck because he's going to posture. So I grab this, put my foot on his hip. I can lock my triangle, doesn't matter. I can shoulder walk back, keep head control. Lock my triangle. Once I get my calf, okay, over the back of his neck, and I lock it, I'm going to use my leg press, leg curl to finish. Right hand controls, because if I don't, he's going to posture straight up. I don't want to be there, so I'll have to break him down again. Foot on the hip, walk, 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 walk back. Once I lock my triangle, right hand controls, left hand comes under the armpit, so I'm looking into his ear and perpendicular to him, and I do leg press, leg curl. Okay, one more time. So reverse de la riva hook comes in. Carl's winning the underhook, trying to stuff this, trying to hit the split pass. I attack this, flare it, pushing the head, leg comes over, this comes over, I'm looking for that inverted arm lock. He goes hand to hand, which is a good defense to go to. So, coming to my knees. Shin comes over. Looking for this, but I feel his head and he's starting to try and sit up straight. My left leg that was at his hip threads between his arms, so it's coming over his shoulder. And from here, that hand that had the back of the leg is going to find at the back of his neck, or the head. When I roll over my left shoulder, I'm immediately finding this. Okay? Walk, walk back, lock my triangle, right hand controls. At any stage I'm playing with the triangle choke, I can't let control of his head. Either one hand's controlling so I can move into the position, leg press, leg curl. So, let's see the triangle from that position, guys. Let's do it for 5.